are you?
Fantastic, how are you?
Doing all right. Running all over the place. You guys had a good time at the con?
Yeah, we're having a fun time, yeah.
Yeah? All right, I'm going to do this. This is Will, and this is Ryan.
That's us. And we are the two heads of Dirty Dingo Games.
Hi, Mike.
You could have just scooted in.
No. So, you have a game here that you're showing off at the con.
Yes.
Awesome. And the guys outside the tweet
So a little bit about the game. It is a deck builder. I don't know if you guys are familiar with deck builders.
I am. I don't know.
No. I'm a noob.
Are we teaching you?
You're teaching me.
All right. Breaking this.
Way to make it awkward.
So what's the name of this game?
Supah Villains.
Supah Villains.
You are taking the role of a up-and-coming evildoer trying to conquer the world.
Can I have a card? I'll have her show it up in the close-up.
Sure.
Move it in, Chucky.
Yeah.
And how many people does this play?
2 to 4.
2 to 4, okay.
So again, as I was saying, you are an up-and-coming evildoer trying to take over the world, but you can't do it alone because there's lots of superheroes out there trying to stop you and thwart you at every turn. So you're going to need the help of your villain comrades and the help of your armada of evil and dastardly inventions that you'll be building after you think them up. In addition to fighting those heroes and taking their lives, you're going to be completing the most heinous of crimes, such as eating the last cookie, or stealing candy from a baby, or mugging a grandpa,
Sounds like...
or sinking Canada,
Oh,
or nuking a major city, or stiffing your waitress, you know, things like that.
Josh does that all the time.
So,
I'm not going to go into the jokes. I'm going to leave those alone.
completing these crimes and beating heroes up is going to earn you infamy points. Infamy points are what you need to win the game. Whoever has the most infamy at the end of the game wins. The game ends, because this is a 4-person game, the first person to reach 3 heroes defeated will end the game, assuming everyone has had an equal number of turns. So let's say if I go first, and then you guys all go after me, if I take a 3rd hero and I'm the first one to do that, you guys each get 1 more turn to catch up.
Okay.
Because obviously we all have to have the same number of turns.
So what happens if somebody else, after you get 3 heroes, accomplishes getting 3 heroes? Then you still won because you were the first one to do it?
No! You don't win by getting 3 heroes, you end the game that way. The winner is decided by who has the most infamy points. Infamy points are denoted on the cards. Yes.
You may have to repeat things a couple of times for me.
That's okay.
Second time for the slow crowd?
So yes, infamy is a number that is determined on just the card itself.
Okay.
Infamy is big on heroes and less big on crimes. But if you add a bunch of crimes together, it gets...
I'm looking at how do I can tell what category that it is, and it's because I have to read...
Read the words.
There's also color. There are silver for inventions, red for red, and orange for villains. But also, yes, they will say their names on
how I will do it.
Or if it looks like a person, villain. If it's featuring the blobby minions, it's an invention. And if it only has the blobby white people, it's a crap.
Oh, so your art changes based on the category of cards too.
Yeah, the idea was the villains and the heroes of this game are the protagonists and the antagonists. They're the main characters. And so all of the civilians are kind of bland. They just exist. So down to the people, you know, the minions or like mad scientists, they just kind of, they're white, they don't have a lot of character to them, but the villains and the heroes are very detailed to kind of just set them apart.
It makes sense. And they all seem very unique. So who came up with the ideas? Who got to sit there? How many cards in your deck?
Oh wow,
So far?
Probably around 200 actually do and what they look like.
On topic, off topic question, what motivated you guys to make the game?
We've played a lot of games like this, and we thought it'd be fun just as a side project, you know, make our own. And then at a certain point, we realized we have the skill set and, you know, enough experience that we thought we could make it a little better.
Yeah.
So what did you use for inspiration? What games did you take a lot of mechanics from?
Our favorite and probably most played deck builder is Ascension by Justin Gary.
Okay.
Also, Stoneblade Games. They've released a bunch of expansions and play sets of their Ascension line, and we pretty much own them all.
Okay.
And we got a lot of our ideas of how to craft a deck builder from there.
Okay.
But that deck builder, along with all the other ones we've enjoyed over the years, they've all had similar flaws, and we felt that we always wondered, well, how do they put this type of mechanic in the game, or why don't they just fix this?
Yeah.
And we were like, you know what, we can fix this, and so we did.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Very cool.
I haven't played that one, but we'll see how this goes. The only deck builder I've really played is Dominion. That's about my experience.
That's kind of the forefront.
Yeah, the forefront of deck builders.
When Justin Gary was in college, he got introduced to Dominion.
Yeah.
He had the same opinion that we've had. He was sitting there playing Dominion and was going, I can make something better than this. And then he drafted Ascension. And Dominion is still ranked, I believe, like at the top. But I love a lot of the lower tier deck builders because
Dominion's a little bit more pop and
Right.
the main deck builder game, basically, but it's also an intro game, too.
So,
All right.
deck building 101.
Yes.
You each have an identical starter deck.
Yes. Okay.
This sounds a lot like a magic trick. You have 7 mad scientists and 3 minions. As you can see on the mad scientist, they say gain 1 little purple light bulb. That stands for evil genius. So we gotta have our smarts.
Okay.
And then on the minions, they'll say gain 1 red circle with a dumbbell. That is minion power.
Okay.
Those are the 2 resources of the game.
So thugs and brains.
Brains and brawn. You'll need them both.
Okay.
Okay? So,
Don't touch me.
your brains and your brawn are what you're going to be using to acquire new cards, complete crimes, and fight heroes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you exactly how that works. So
this is how you...
general deck building is you'll have your 10-card starter deck. You will draw 5 cards.
Randomly or intentionally?
Well, you shuffle them, and you
Okay.
draw 5.
Just 5 off the top.
5 off the top.
And when you shuffle, you don't look at your cards, so you know.
Shuffle my cards.
What you're going to do is you're taking your hand, so I have in my first hand 4 mad scientists and 1 minion. So I'm sitting at 4 EG, evil genius, and 1 MP, minion power. So 4 EG, 1 MP.
We have a question. Charles Fox our watcher Charles Fox just wants to clarify. So it was mechanics first that really led you to building the game and then theme?
I would say the mechanics came with the theme. We knew that we wanted to make a deck builder, and when we decided on making it super villain based, to where it was the villains who were the kind of the protagonists of the story, and you were trying to conquer the world, the mechanics of how villain cards would work and the types of things they'd be doing to other players kind of fell into place that way.
Okay.
And as well as the inventions, obviously you've got your evil inventions, and I just kind of figured, all right, what do I feel like this invention would accomplish? And I made the effect mirror that.
Okay.
So that's how we developed. So it was kind of it kind of went hand in hand. There was definitely some effects that we knew we wanted in the game. And we're like, what villain that we've created do we think fits this mechanic very well? Oh, this one. So we link them. But then other times we have this villain, but we don't know exactly what we want him to do. Let's think about his character. Oh, he's purple nurple. Sounds like he's going to do something that is harming other people, and that's exactly what he does. So that's kind of how we've been doing that.
Okay. Very cool.
So again, with my 4 EG and my 1 MP, I have options. All of these cards are available to purchase, as well as these henchmen and masterminds, which are always available in stat form. Right. So I've got 4 EG and 1 MP. I can use all of it, none of it, or as many of it as I want, as long as I still have resources to use. So let's see. I've got 4 EG. All these things have costs up at the top, right? You have to spend the entire cost to get the thing.
Okay.
So for a villain, you'll either see a villain with just a cost of EG, just a cost of MP, or a mix of the two. As so. In order to buy these ones, you have to spend 2 EG and 2 MP. So I only have 1 MP, right? I only have 1 minion power. So there's no way I could afford him, and there's no way I could afford her, and there's no way I could afford her.
2, and the
Right.
villain requires the 5.
Right. But I do have 4 EG, so I could buy the Pickler, because I could make 3 and 1 and have 1 EG left over, right? And once I acquire this card, the 3 and 1 I used are put with him, and they're all discarded, right? In my discard pile.
Okay.
Also, another choice I could have had is not use the MP. I could have taken my 4 EG and just bought the Human Oil Spill.
Okay.
Or, I could have taken 3, bought a Mastermind, or 2, bought a Henchman, or 2 and 2, and bought 2 Henchmen.
So you do more than one buy.
Right, you can, as long as you have the resources to do
And
it.
that's something you're going to want to work at, is maximizing your resources per turn.
So, next is inventions. Now, inventions, we have to think them up, and then we build them later, okay? So we use our evil genius to think them, and acquire them for ourselves, and then our brawn to build them at a later time.
Okay.
So if I wanted this cloning machine, I need 3 EG, right?
Okay.
So I could spend 3 EG and take it. But it's not built yet, it's sideways.
So that's the second icon here.
In the yellow.
Build cost. Now the build cost will always be MP, right? Minion power, the brawn, because you need to build it. So at any point during one of my turns, or the current turn, if I had the stuff, I only got 1 here, but if I had 3, I could choose to build it, or I could build it on another turn when I do have the 3.
So you acquire it on one turn, and then you can build it on another.
Or the same turn.
Oh, you can do it on the same turn.
If you have
The
the resources.
Okay.
Once it's built, you gain the effect immediately, or whenever you want.
Okay.
So let's say this. So this card says I have to kill it in order to gain the effect 1 time.
Okay.
So I get to keep it now that it's built, or once it's built, I can choose to kill it off any turn I want and get that effect. Some inventions will give you a flat stat every turn, like for instance, some will say gain 1 EG for free every turn.
Oh, it's every turn?
Every turn,
Oh, because I
inventions
saw,
give
so that's like with the henchman and the mastermind. I see that you have 2 of the evil genius and 2 of the, you said minion power, MP?
Right.
So this is every turn. You purchase...
No,
when you-
these
cards
are
in
villains.
your
Sorry,
Alright.
these are villains. Villains get played from your hand, and at the end of your turn, they're all discarded.
Okay.
So instead of
And then you
having just
draw
a mad
more.
scientist, you have a mastermind. So it's 1 card worth 2 instead of 1 that was worth 1.
And
So to get the
lastly-
more expensive items, you probably need to get.
Right. So the way it works is, let's say I used this, and I spent my turn, and then it got back to my turn, second turn, right?
Okay.
I played these cards, acquired more stuff, it all gets discarded. I've got nothing left to draw.
Right.
So everything I've purchased and all the stuff I've used is together.
shuffle
You
it up
shuffle together, and
and
that
go again.
becomes your new deck.
Okay.
So you keep acquiring more stuff, it gets discarded, eventually you run out,
Okay.
you shuffle it all together, new deck. Keep the process going, and your deck gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Hence deck build.
Deck build.
Okay.
The last card you need to know about are crimes. Crimes, you acquire them the same way you would acquire a villain. You spend both costs at the same time. You do the effect immediately. This effect will happen, it resolves right then and there, and then you keep the card for this IP value, infamy. Infamy is exploding earths, that's what we're all
And this is the
competing
one that
for.
you said that, right,
So-
whoever has the most infamy at the end of this game,
Wins.
that's the winner of the game.
So I would complete this, I'd get the effect right then, and then this card would come over to my scoring area, and I'd keep it safe until
So
the
it
end of
doesn't
the
stay in
game.
your deck.
No, it goes to the side.
Okay, so you don't
It's
have deck
just
cards.
points. It's just points.
Okay.
Yep. And lastly,
A couple of our streamers want to know again. It's not a disrespectful. Name of the game. A couple of our viewers are just kind of.
Supah Villains.
SUPAH.
SUPAH. Supah Villains.
All right.
The deck builder. And lastly, there are heroes.
And when you buy something, does something new come out?
Something new comes out immediately.
Okay.
Auto refill.
Auto refill.
Like,
Okay.
if you bought 5.
So the heroes are the big money ballers. They're what's stopping us from being infamous, right? So if we take down Pizza Man, we're going to get 9 infamy. Whereas,
1 hero at a time.
yes. So as soon as you beat a hero, because they also have a cost. So if I had 5 and 5 on my turn, 5 EG, 5 MP, I could say, I'm going to take Pizza Man. and he would come over here into my scoring area as well with all the rest of my crimes that I've taken.
And do they have an ability that happens when you take them out?
Yes, they do. They also have a reward. So just like crimes, they have an infamy point value and a reward that you get immediately. So once I have him, on the next turn, a new hero flips, and then player.
So you can only take out one hero.
One at a time. Now, Pizza Man always starts the game on the top of the hero deck because he's the top ace.
That's cute.
But other heroes are going to have effects that affect the game and the players. So some might say, no draw during your turns. So if you play cards that say draw cards, you can't do it anymore until that hero's gone. Others might say your inventions don't work anymore until the hero's beaten or discarded, right?
And that applies for everybody as
For
long as that's
everybody,
face up?
as long as it's face up.
Okay.
So the heroes are going to affect the game state in some way. But once we defeat them, or whoever defeats them gets to keep the trophy, gets the reward, and then a new one comes out, and that effect is no longer in play.
Okay.
Okay? That's basically it. So for a 4-person game, whoever gets to 3 heroes first will end the game.
Okay.
Everybody will then get one last turn if
Right.
they, to make sure everybody was equal.
And then we count it.
And then we count it. Yep.
Okay.
That's
I
it.
think that I do. Before we start playing, do you guys have a link to where somebody can go and check out your game online?
We have a Facebook page set up right now for our business. It's Dirty Dingo Games. If you go to Facebook, absolutely. And anybody who likes our page, that's it. Anybody who likes our page on Facebook, we will keep it updated with all the news regarding us getting published, if it's going to Kickstarter, and how we can get this game in the hands of the public. Because we really, really want people to play this game. So without further ado,
one of you guys want to go first and kind of...
I'd be more than happy to go first. Just to kind of show you guys how we're working.
That's the best way to do it.
So, I'll show you guys. Here is 3 EG,
Okay.
1 MP. I will use it to buy the Pickler. So I've used all these cards.
Okay.
A new card will come out. Another Pickler, what do you know? And then this last Mad Scientist does me nothing. Okay?
So what is this?
Oh,
So this is a constant crime. So these crimes, they'll deplete if you use the effect, spend the resources. But this crime is always available, and it's a 1/1 resource.
Okay.
What it allows you to do is it allows you to destroy, we call it incinerate. So it allows you to incinerate cards
Okay.
so basically I'll show you.
out of the game.
Okay, so that's how you
So
trash
let's
cards.
let's
Okay.
pretend that this is my current hand and this is my discard pile. Let's assume we
Yeah.
already went around and it's my turn again.
Okay.
So this costs 1 EG and 1 MP to do. So let's say I had these 2 left over at the end of my
Okay.
turn. I'd say, well, I've got 1 and 1. I'll do this. And it says, incinerate a card from your hand or discard pile. Well, I'll look at my discard pile and
so
say,
it
I
does
don't
have to
want
be
this
in your
minion in
hand.
here anymore. I'm going to kill this minion off and just get rid of it.
Okay.
Discard forever. And the reason that's good is because eventually, with you're adding better cards into your deck, you don't want to have these lesser cards in your deck anymore.
Because you don't want them popping up when you're here to take your turn.
Right,
you
because you
need
want the good cards and they're weak.
cards.
So, and if you get rid of all of your starter cards, you get 5 infamy at the end of the game.
Oh, okay.
So it incentivizes it. So you definitely want to make sure you're paying attention to this.
Okay.
And using it whenever you can.
So basically you're trading in 1 MP and 1 EP to incinerate a card.
Yep, that's it. So, so what happened on my turn, if you missed it, I spent...
And the Pickler gets a bonus if you do it. To him.
Right.
If you're the one killing him,
Yes.
then you get the bonus.
I spent 3
If you
EG.
incinerate him. If he
In
gets
any way.
incinerated.
Specifically.
Yes,
Okay.
specifically. So normally he would give you 1 and 1. He's just you'd play him and you gave him 1 EG and an MP just from playing him. But if you kill him in some way,
Okay.
you'd gain the 2 and the 2. So that being said, you don't even have to own him to get that effect. For example, this guy here says incinerate a card in the scheme row. If you owned this villain and played him and used it to get rid of the Pickler, you would gain that 2 and that 2 right then.
Okay.
Just from getting rid of him.
Okay.
So I spent 3 and 1 to gain the Pickler. They were discarded. And then this last Mad Scientist, I didn't use him, and I couldn't spend him on anything, so he gets discarded as well.
ODI Craig, he is the TV service out in the lobby right now. He is in our Twitch stream chat right now. He wants to know if your game is for sale here at the con.
It is not. We currently only have a few play sets, and they're ours. And we're making minor changes here and there all the time. we hope to have finalized copies and be able to mass produce them soon, but we don't have the funds to do so. So we either need one of two things: a publisher to come and say, "Let's make your game a reality. Let's put it on the shelves,"
Right.
or a big enough following to say, "If you put this on Kickstarter, we will fund it." So
Makes sense.
one of two things needs to happen.
So right now you guys are doing the cons, kind of trying to get awareness out about your game and see if you can get either a following or have find a publisher, the right publisher. 'Cause I'm sure we know that there's publishers for every niche, every kind of game. So you guys are trying to find the right partner to try and break this thing.
Absolutely.
All right.
So it is your turn, sir.
My turn, and I think I'm going to copy you.
All right.
Yes, Charles Fox, it is a deck builder.
It is a deck builder.
Yeah, I think I'm going to copy you. I'm going to play 3 Mad Scientists and a minion and get a Pickler.
All right.
And then I have an extra minion.
And it does you nothing, and those all get discarded face up to the side, and you'll draw your 5. So the reason this is like this, we do have all the art completed, but this current set we have with us to play with
Does not have all the art?
Well, it does, but it's the art. The set
text is
isn't
wrong.
here yet.
Okay.
It's in the mail currently. We were hoping it would arrive by today. It's not going to get here until Monday.
It's alright.
But
You know what? It's kind of cool when we see, for me, it's kind of cool seeing games that don't have art because it tells you that it's a work in progress. You guys have even more ideas and even more artwork is coming. It's kind of exciting. Not like don't think of it.
It's your turn.
so go ahead and lay down your hand. And
Okay, so I do
we'll
show
see
you
what
guys
have.
my hand. So I have 3 Evil Genius and 2 MP.
Correct.
So-
So you've got a
Purple
few
Nurple.
options. You could afford the purple Nurple because you do have 2 and 2.
So from there I can put any card of my discard pile on top of my deck and
Then you
and an
get
opponent of your choice put any card from your discard pile on top of your deck.
Yeah.
And an opponent of your choice chooses. That opponent discards a random card from his or her hand, or you draw a card.
So basically, you get to put something on top and say, "All right, Will, am I going to draw that card, or are you going to discard something at random? So am I going to get helped, or are you going to get hurt?"
Okay.
Taking the brunt of the damage or limiting that.
Okay.
That's what that would do. So it's either good for you or bad for somebody else,
Or
Very
she
villainous.
gets the clone machine, but she can't build it yet.
right? You could afford the cloning machine, but it would
Because
go into
I'll
your play
need
on
more
bill.
MP.
You would.
Well, oh no, because I need 3 MP for that.
Right, but you could buy it and just have it not built, or
Copy
you
the
always
effect
have these
volume.
available to you.
You've played. And this is only F. Game 2 EG, or you don't know.
In my honest opinion, what
Yes.
I would do for you in this scenario, I would buy the cloning machine because I think this is a very valuable card early game because it's cheap and it
Okay.
can help you pull off a really neat combo
Okay.
to help you spring forward in the game.
And then I could. But I still need 2. I need Evil Genius only to get that stuff.
To get that stuff, yes.
So then I would be left with this.
And those wouldn't be able to do
I
it.
couldn't do anything.
Not this turn, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the cloning machine.
So it would go into your play immediately, unbuilt,
Okay.
and then all of that stuff is discarded.
This way, face down,
Face
face, up.
up.
Face up,
Those as well, because you didn't use them.
and then I take my next hand of 5.
You draw your next hand,
Okay,
and that's a turn.
it's turn.
So now another one
Guys,
refills.
did it.
So I have 4 and 1. There's no picklers for me, so
You're being sarcastic.
I'll take an oil spill.
So brain fart comes out. Oh goodness. All right. I think I will do. I'm gonna buy the purple Nurple. And my last Mad Scientist won't do me any good this turn, but later.
Alright, so I am going to take 3
Great.
Mad Scientists, get a
A
Mastermind,
mastermind, a beefier Mad Scientist.
and then I'm going to take a minion and a Mad Scientist and get rid of one of my Mad Scientists.
Great. So this Mad Scientist, we'll keep it over here. It's
Okay.
dead.
It's dead. And then that's all I get from it.
That's all you get.
So my next one is that I have 4 Mad Scientists and a minion.
So
It
you
doesn't
get a
seem-
Mega Virus.
In this case,
I feel like I don't have enough MP to really start building things.
correct. So it might behoove you to take the 2 and the 2
And
to buy 2 henchmen.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna buy 2 henchmen with my
And then
4 mad scientists.
all of those get discarded except for this. This always stays
Do
in.
I go back on top of the pile?
Back on top.
Okay.
So that gets discarded as well.
Discard it, and then you shuffle them up.
Shuffle it all together and then draw 5.
Oh, guys. Not so quick with the shot.
You're good. You're good.
You got time.
And does
You'll
it matter
learn.
when you draw your 5, or
You draw 5 at the end of your turn.
okay?
That's the last thing you do.
Okay.
Is draw your next 5.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it matters if you
The
don't
only
draw
reason-
until at the beginning of your
The
turn.
only reason we have you do that is so that you can look at your card and start to
Yeah.
strategize. Start
I just wasn't sure how much player interaction there was where you
There
might
is.
have, like, if there's a lot of it or not.
That's another reason.
Yeah.
You want to have your hand ready in
Okay.
case somebody starts manipulating your hand.
Yeah, which is understandable.
Alright. So I'm gonna take my 3. I'm gonna take my 3 and 2. I'm gonna buy a 2, leaving 1 and 1 left over. To proc, don't cover your mouth. So I just picked up a beefier one. And so I'm replacing. So I'm at the same number of cards I was at.
But you now have a stronger henchman.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right.
So when you play a card to buy something, does that immediately go to your discard pile?
Immediately, yes.
Okay, so then you can incinerate one of those once, like the same turn that you just used it.
If you buy it, it goes to your discard pile, and then So the things you play on your turn, like all these cards, even if I use them, they don't go to my discard pile till
To
the
the end of the turn.
But the things you buy do go to the
Go
discard
straight.
pile.
Okay. Okay, so I couldn't use a mastermind and then use this to incinerate at the same turn. Okay,
Yeah.
that's all right.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Evil Genius, and 1, 2 Minion Power. I will pick up Lady Luck.
How did you have... Go back to the Pickler.
1, 2, 3. The Picklord gives me 1 Evil Genius and 1 Minion Power.
Okay.
So 4 for this end, and then 2 on this end.
Okay.
So 4 and 2 buys me Lady Luck.
So you can apply the Pickler because you have 1 and 1. You can still split that up. You don't have to pick or choose which one to use. You
Exactly.
have both.
And let's say you had the 2 Masterminds, right?
Yes.
If you had 2 Masterminds, that's 4 Evil Genius, but you only needed 3.
Say it again.
You have 4 Evil
Yes.
Genius available,
Yes.
but you only need 3
Right.
to buy something, right?
Right.
So you use the 2 from this guy
Right.
used, and you use 1 from this guy. You still have that 1 extra. It's floating.
Okay.
So you do make a change.
Okay.
Just because you didn't use him fully doesn't mean you don't get to use it later.
On something else. Okay.
Right.
Makes sense.
And my turn's over. Let me go to you, sir.
So I have. Oh, I read that wrong.
I'm not trying to steal. I want us all to be friends. So I'm saying I like us all. I hug off. Hug off.
Don't pay attention to the man behind the
So
curtain.
I'm gonna spend 4 masterminds to get 2 hench.
Good.
2 henchmen. And then I'm gonna spend. No, I can't do that.
Right, because you'd be using them.
I'll be using them and I can't
do nothing,
To
right.
do nothing. Is that what I wanted
What are you
to do?
doing, Bats Daddy?
It's not.
He's gone.
It's okay to keep him for
That's
now.
fine.
Have you met Mark?
I was just debating if I wanted to get a mastermind.
Have you met Mark?
Hey guys.
How's it going?
Yeah, he
This
was.
is Mark Stearns.
We have another panel going on right now, so I got to go do the whole match game thing and give shit away.
Oh, darn. You can't be
You should just bring it over here and give it to him. Say we won.
I push buttons. I don't know what.
It's not muted, so.
All right. I believe it is your turn.
Okay. So I have 4 mad scientists and a henchman,
Great.
which is not enough to make this.
No, but it is enough to get you some more things here, or you could buy the Mega Virus and potentially build it if you want to.
What does the mega virus do for me?
The Mega Virus, it's kind of similar to this.
Okay.
Once it's built, you have the option at any point to kill it off. It would go to the discard pile, but what it would do is it would make everybody else's inventions unusable for a whole turn. So this would be something you'd want to save for later.
I like the idea of ruining everybody else. Okay, cool.
So you'll buy it, and then you're
Yes.
going to build it as well?
Oh, because I have 2 Hey.
And make sure those are face up, because these are your discarded cards now. So these are face up, and those you draw from.
And now I have to put this.
Yeah,
Nope.
No?
This is built, so
that's-
it's now face forward.
Oh, so your
Built.
inventions always
My
stay
inventions
out.
always stay out.
Inventions come
Always stay out.
Okay.
Okay.
directly into play until, and then they stay.
Yellow shirt and overalls, is that Wario? I didn't see yellow shirt and overalls.
Everyone's just paying attention to all the cosplayers walking by.
Oh,
Okay.
that's John.
John's
Oh,
rocking the yellow shirt.
yes.
Yellow shirt.
No, that's loaded dice.
He could be a
Wario?
Wario almost. Does he have the hat and the mustache? And the overall. He just needs the overalls.
The overalls and a hat. You gotta have the hat.
Yeah, the hat.
Alright.
And a mustache. Oh, he does have a word. He has the suspenders on, so close enough. I can understand the confusion.
Mention.
Another Mega Drive.
So
Okay,
what
so
did you
there's
do?
not one
So
unit.
I use the human oil spill. What he allows you to do is he allows you to pick a card from the center
And just get rid of
and
it.
get rid of it.
Okay.
Depending
And then-
on what type it is,
Okay.
it gives you a different effect.
Okay.
So he got rid of an invention, which would give him EG, Evil
Okay.
Genius in return.
Okay.
So he has multiple uses.
So how is that represented, the evil genius that you got? Did you pick more cards?
No, it says
No.
if you incinerate an invention,
Right.
gain 2 EG.
Okay.
If you incinerate a villain, gain 2 MP.
So how do you represent the 2 EG or MP that you got?
It's in your head for the turn. There's no
Okay. There's no
physical
okay.
components to that. You gotta do a little bit of math and a little bit of memory.
Yeah, you just
For like 30 seconds.
Yeah, you just kind of allocate the memory real quick.
Just download more RAM. You'll be
Wanna
fine.
download the RAM?
Yeah, just download it.
Yeah.
Download it.
And you download it right off that floppy drive with Ebola.
Yeah, Ebola.
So I'm gonna pick up
Ebola.
3, and then I have 1 and 1. This was 4 I had, so I'm gonna use 1 and 1. Yep.
Trash that? Okay.
Alright, my turn. What do I want to do? I'm gonna buy myself Master Band, and that's it.
Okay. So, I have 3. I can't buy anything. You all suck. There's no way to really clear the board, right?
There are
cards.
ways.
Like besides just the cards themselves, there's no generic way to clear the
No.
board. So,
Burn your face too. That's a great idea.
It's funny, that was originally going to be our faces in the moon,
That would have been great.
but we ended up just, because we got a rendition of that from our artist,
Yeah.
and we thought it looked kind of odd, so we decided to go with Brain Fart's face in the moon, so it's this guy.
so I'm gonna
Okay.
trash one of my minions.
And we ended up having our artist put us in a cameo of another card.
So which card has you?
So we're on the edge of the crime, sabotage Wi-Fi, and we're like a band poster called the Dingo.
Oh, that's so neat.
So
And there's
Is that art in this game? So it'll come up?
Yeah.
You gotta make sure to point it out when we see it. That's very cool.
okay.
My turn. I'm doing things. I'm doing stuff and things, guys. Alright, I have
5 cards.
way too many.
It's not how you count, but okay. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And learns to count cards.
Yay! Counting.
You know what's funny about that?
What? You're counting, yeah.
Okay, so I have a henchman, 2 mad scientists, and 2 minions. So I have 4 MP and 2 EP.
Easy.
It may be called EP again. But
Purple light bulbs.
purple light bulbs. It's too much.
PL. Purple light.
PL? That I would be able to do.
I would.
I'm thinking about... Should I incinerate something?
You could build your cloning machine.
You could build your
I could build my
machine.
cloning machine, because I need 3. So I can use 2 and 1.
Yep.
I will turn this right way up.
Yep.
I will put these into the discard pile.
And then you could
I'm
buy
left
a
with...
You're left with 2 and 1.
So you could either kill one.
You could kill one of those mad scientists, or you could buy another henchman.
So I don't really have many masterminds, even though all I really have are mad scientists. So I don't have the next level. So I don't think that I would want to incinerate yet.
That's
Mad
fair.
scientist.
That's fair.
So you could buy a henchman.
But okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy another henchman. So I will put all these together. Discard one. Now I have 2 cards left, which is not enough for 5, so I shuffle it.
And you can use your invention every turn.
You draw these 2 first.
Oh, and then shuffle here, and then I'm gonna draw the other
And then draw.
3 from here.
Yes.
And the invention can be used multiple times.
These ones cannot. These ones are incinerate effects.
sorry.
You
I
kill
missed
them
the
off.
incinerate on the
Now some you do get to use forever, like this one or this one. The Confusion Ray. So every turn you may treat up to 3 minion points as evil genies.
Okay.
So
And I'm gonna pick up a Confusion Ray, but I don't have any of the MP, so I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Okay.
her name was Nicole, right?
Yes. Mine is Aunt. That's the phone.
What are the odds you guys can set well?
Well, here's the thing. That's her husband.
Didn't know that.
Well, now it's awkward.
He didn't know I was going to do that. Crap. Well,
You're totally okay.
Now he's gonna kill you.
He's
I'm not gonna
flattered.
kill you.
Great.
He's flattered. Because that means, you think my wife's hot.
sure.
Go with it. Go with it, and we'll take away the awkward.
Is it my turn?
It's more awkward for him, I think.
I did go.
He did go.
It's up to you.
Where's better? Probably awkward for him too. There is one of
Will,
our
can I draw?
chatters is her other husband. So you're totally okay.
Oh, you butthole. How could you?
I think he just made a clip of that.
No.
I see. I saw a link in our.
Yeah, don't be kidding on my wives. No. Okay, yeah, that was good.
It's all over for me.
How bad am I losing? Who's on TP? Matt.
Matt's not even paying attention to the conversation of what happened over here.
Cringeworthy.
Exactly, I know.
Totally okay. Nicole gets hit on all the time.
No,
You're an idiot. Don't matter.
it doesn't matter.
You're up.
I'm up.
Don't kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you. So I have 5 and 2.
Can you count?
Yeah, I can count.
Can you count? Can you count? Wow. That was unfortunate. Cute.
What do I want to do?
You want to let me go again?
No. I'm not a
I'm gonna play I'm gonna buy the Confusion Ray.
You got 5?
I got 5,
All right.
and then I have a henchman, but I can't do anything with it.
Right. So this would remain in play, but
remain in play.
unbuilt.
Unbuilt. Yes.
Are you done?
You're
Yeah,
up.
I'm done.
Ooh, look, another cloning machine. What do you have this time?
So I have a henchman, a minion, and 3 mad scientists.
So 3 and 3,
3
eh?
and 3.
I would recommend buying the Matter Manipulator and building it. What this does is every turn, or whenever it's built, you can choose to unbuild it to gain 3 EG right then. So it's basically like
How do I build it back up?
you just spend 3 more MP and it's built again. And then you can break it for 3 EG. Then you can spend 3 MP to build it back up, and then break it for 3 EG.
But you can't do this.
You can't do it infinitely, like you can only do it once per turn,
Right?
but you can always just keep rebuilding it and using it.
I can do it once every turn.
Yep. As long as you have the MP to keep
Can
building.
I build it and use it in the same turn?
Yep.
You can rebuild it, but you can't use it the second time.
Okay. Alright, fine. So then we'll do that. I will build it and buy it.
Great. Ooh, that's a good card.
That is a good card.
Rhinomatic, you may.
Giveaways, yes. No, we are. We do have a current giveaway going on.
Actually up right this moment.
You're the worst.
You know what? I wanted them to put something up.
Chat rule number 3. It's always Josh.
Yes.
We
Alright.
do have another D&D player's manual.
That's for Friday, but we're doing another giveaway on Monday, another one on Tuesday.
What are you giving away?
Another copy of Evil Genius Death Ray, another copy, we have a copy of Pixel Glory. Good stuff.
Good stuffs?
Good stuff.
Got
Stuffs and things.
Stuffs and things.
Stuffy things.
Hello.
Just making sure everyone's paying attention. Your fiance's getting killed.
By Beetlejuice, that's cool. I'll put it on his tombstone. He's got the book of... Is that
Aaron
the-
Murphy 3 times on the tombstone.
No, I don't want him coming back. He's dead when it's done.
He's here to take pictures and chew bubblegum. Luckily, he's got a whole lunchbox full of bubblegum.
There's no pictures.
Do you want a picture with him? Are you sure? I could frame it for you. No?
TP.
So all opponents must incinerate a random card from their hand.
From our hand?
Yes, so I'll pick one for you.
Oh, you suck.
Get rid of this. It is incinerated. That's good for you.
I mean, it's not bad for me, but like...
Get rid of this.
It's not great.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know what? I was actually going to do the same thing. So let's go back. So can you run out of these during a game? Technically, not
It
really.
doesn't happen very often.
Okay.
I mean, if
Everyone's hoarded stuff.
if you didn't want
Double cheese and bacon? Yes.
to ever buy any of these, and you just wanted to foolishly pour your resources into these, you could.
You could.
But your deck would be so thick and saturated, it would be hard to fight heroes.
Yeah.
You're up.
So it's ill-advised.
I don't know what I'm going to do now.
He's really cheap
He is really cheap.
and good.
But I can buy Thunder Thighs, and I think I'm going to go with that.
Wow. All right.
So is he putting the kitten into a portal and it's coming out of the snake?
I was just debating if I want to build my Confusion Rage.
Coming out as a
It's coming out as a helmet.
helmet. One of their, see those, like the goggles?
Yeah, so you want to set that up on Revlo.
Ah, I see it.
Okay.
But yes, he is murdering kittens.
What?
That's good. That's good. Well, that's how you get
No,
more
Matt
candy
Mercer will
with
be
the
on
right guy.
Friday.
He's got a bad
In
job.
the blender. You bad joke. About Pokemon Go.
Sorry, Pokemon what? That's so like 3 months ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Super Villains. Thank you very much for being on.
No, John knows. John, isn't Pokemon Go so last month?
It is totally. Buddy system, too little, too late.
So now we're playing this round with 4, or we draw a new one from our deck.
For this round, you'd have 4, yeah.
Yeah, so he screwed us all over.
It's awesome. Did you take your
No,
turn?
that was me. I did
Yeah, I
that.
got my stuff. Or whoever did it.
So I
I
have
did
2
that.
mad scientists.
I want credit for that crap.
2
I was blaming you.
So you have 1, 2, and 3, potential 5 and 3. Because remember, you can break this and just dismantle it, and then gain an extra 3 EG. So you could be at 5 and 3. So if you did that, what would you see that you'd have available at 5 and 3? You could do this.
And teleporter.
An
You could-
opponent
But
of your
she wouldn't be
choice.
able. But she could rebuild this for the 3 she has.
What I would say is you should break this, gain the 5 and 3,
Yeah.
buy Honey Fingers for 3 and 3. Because what he does is he lets you acquire an invention from the Scheme Row for free when you play him. So like you could play it and then just take the teleporter. Like, just
And I
take
don't have to pay it.
No.
Oh.
You won't be able to build it for free, but you can take it. You can steal it.
Okay.
Or if you don't want any inventions that are currently in there, you can just choose to draw a card with him instead. So he's like a dual
Draw a
thing.
card from my deck?
Yeah. So
Okay.
when you play it, you can be like, I'm going to take that invention, or you can say, I don't want any inventions. I'm just going to draw a card. That's what he does.
So if I draw a card, excuse me, second time for the slow crowd, if I say I'm going to draw a card, then I'm going to have 6 cards in my hand.
You just
Well,
discarded that. So
You
back
play
up to 5.
him, and then you draw a card.
Okay, so I'd be back to 5.
Back to 5,
So
basically.
That makes sense.
it just said waste a card in your hand.
Right.
If there's nothing on the board.
But that's what I would say. I'd say break this,
Okay,
gain 5 and 3,
that's fine.
use this with 3 and 3, so now you're left with 2 extra.
That comes out afterwards, though, right? Yeah, so she technically wouldn't be able to buy it.
No, she could.
No, she could.
Oh, it
She
comes out right
has,
away?
you have 2 EG left. I would
Yes.
buy another henchman.
Because you took my henchman.
Yeah.
Okay. Pickles on everything? What are you guys talking about?
The pickler.
Oh, they were talking about pizza before, which is why I'm
Well, there's Pizza Man.
pizza.
Pizza joke.
That could be. Is Thunder Thighs a lady hero?
No, she's a lady villain.
Thunder Thighs is a lady villain.
Only if you put pickles on it. If you put I don't
Pickles
get
on
it.
Thunder
I
Thighs?
don't get it. I don't get it. I'm so
Sounds a little
confused.
dirty.
Who puts pickles on a pizza? What's wrong with you? There we go. No, we're back to the pizza. Pickles on everything. Where's yes.
She's at chat.
That's who said pickles on everything. Well, I do on a cheeseburger pizza. I'm done. I can't. Pickles on a pizza. I'm done.
I want dinner.
Same.
Yeah.
Where are you guys going after this for food?
I have no. Mark said they were going somewhere. We might go out with them. I have no
I'm
idea.
starving. I will literally eat anything. You know what I've had today to eat? One Pop-Tart. One.
What?
That's it. Since I
The
woke
guy
up at 8.
came around and he's like, "Oh,
How's it been
you could order food and we'll bring it to you." We're like, "Okay." So we did that. I had a
Is your
decent cheeseburger. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good.
Compared to my
It was.
It's
food.
It was food.
But
It
I
was
still
edible.
ate it.
I ate it.
the barbecue pulled pork sandwich was
Oh, don't talk about food. I'm gonna eat myself.
that would get a lot of viewers.
Huh?
So that would get a lot of viewers.
There you go. So the red herring is pretty cool. It's a great early game card because what he does is he's just draw a card. He doesn't do anything else unless you can choose to kill him. And if you choose to kill him, you get 2 cards. So he's really good early to kind of help you set up.
Okay.
He's a good card to help you you're just gonna kill him off because he's so cheap. Kill him off, get the extra 2 cards on 1 turn, and then I'm gonna get something really good. You know.
But I'm thinking I might build my confusion ray.
Okay.
And that gives me.
Lady Villain.
It says you can
share- or
treat
please,
up
can
to
I have
3
your
MP as EG.
Okay.
Thunderflies Villain? Can I have
It's
her,
in
please?
my deck somewhere. I'll show it to you in a minute.
Chat wants it.
Okay. I'll show
They
you.
want the pickler.
No, they
the
want Thunder
Thunder
Thighs.
Thighs.
Tempting lady.
It was my next card.
OBS,
Thunder Thighs.
am I in frame?
Alright, so I have 3 in 1, which could be 4.
There you go. Thunder Thighs. That's you.
Hey, not nice.
I used to see the things he says to me on stream.
So I'm going to use this as
So your MP
4.
can be used as EG. So you're going to use the extra 1 as EG as well, right?
Yeah.
So you'll have 4 EG. All right, that's fine.
And
4 EG, and I'll
we
buy.
just saw the delay, and he goes, "What is that?" And I said, "It's the Thunder Thighs." He goes,
I'll
"Oh,
buy
you."
2 henchmen. Who saw the delay?
Matt just saw the delay. She does look cool. A lot of the art on these cards look really
Your
awesome.
turn.
Oh, it's my time. Okay. So I have 3 mad scientists. I have honey fingers and a minion.
So Honeyfingers allows you to take an invention for free or draw a card. So do you want this teleporter or would you rather draw? This is more to stop players from winning the
And
game.
you can only incinerate on your turn?
This is during your opponent's turn.
Oh, during
so
your-
basically,
but-
this would be a reaction.
Normally incinerates your turn.
Okay, no.
Unless it says otherwise.
So unbuilt.
Unbuilt, so.
So I need my 4 MP in order to build it.
Right, but you can really save this because this is like a later game card.
Okay. And I want to buy another henchman.
Okay.
So this one gives you 2 evil genius every round.
These, and what I have left is a mad scientist and minion, but that doesn't matter because.
You don't have anything to get rid of. Right. So you'll draw
Well,
5.
because it doesn't matter because I have the. If I incinerate, can I incinerate anything in my unturned deck or just what I have out? No,
What you
so I
have
have
out.
nothing to incinerate because there's nothing else out.
Right.
Okay.
So you're gonna oil spill Mr. Brain Fart.
Oh! Well, 3rd red herring. Wow.
Grants me 2 EP. I'll play 1 EG. Let's pick up a red herring.
Ooh, monkey wrench. He's a monkey. He works at a grease shop.
It's very apropos.
Spend another 3 days.
Parts aren't bad, but labor is bananas.
You've seen
I
that.
wrote all the puns on every card.
You should get together with Matt there.
Monkey wrench.
Yeah, my job is the pun
Go
guy.
ahead, share with Matt your joke.
We have a villain called Monkey Wrench. He's a big gorilla who works in an auto shop. And I said, parts aren't bad, but labor is bananas.
Yeah?
See?
Oh, John's so mad.
Doesn't want to smile.
John is
Banana
a
or a
banana.
minion?
John's a banana.
Well, chat said you're a Wario.
Will, can I draw or are you gonna discard?
My turn?
No,
No.
actually.
Thanks for asking.
So I'm assuming once this builds up, the game ends pretty quickly.
Yeah, everybody kind of
Once everyone has enough power.
the point, and Hero's just dropped in left.
Will, are you gonna let me draw a card?
Yes.
Hey.
That's a
Food
fun.
poison the poke.
So another thing that we have in the crimes is a lot of them, like you saw earlier with Burn Your Face in the Moon, how Brain Fart was the one committing it. This has the Spagoodler committing this crime, and he's a villain
In the game.
in the game.
Yeah. The Spagoodler, he has a big tanker of spaghetti on his back, and he shoots it like web, like Spider-Man, but evil, because nobody wants to be covered in spaghetti.
Okay.
And so he's swinging from the city top on his noodles.
So if I play, how does this work with the henchman, the minion, and the thunder thighs? That's just 4.
So it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because she counts for an extra for every other MP yielding card you've played. So basically, the best way to do it is to save this one and then do it like a rainbow. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back
Okay.
down.
So 6. So that's 6. And then
MP.
I have 2 EG.
Yep. So 2 and 6, but you can use 3 of it
First
up
I'm
to
gonna
3.
eat the last cookie.
All right, that will go
And that
over
goes
your
on
points.
the side of my points.
So choose an opponent, and they can't fight a hero next turn.
Choose you.
Hey,
I don't know if that means. I don't
You
know
have
if
to
you-
immediately choose an opponent?
Yeah.
Crimes are
for that crime.
And then I have 2 MP left, which I could convert into EP, but I can't. All right, goodbye.
EG, see?
EG.
See?
EG.
I'm not the only one who's doing it. Not the only
It's all good.
Oh, you guys.
All right.
Oh, home on the wing. All right, you're up.
I'm up.
You're up.
Okay. 2 mad scientists, 2 henchmen, and a minion. So
Wow.
I have 5
Wow.
MP and 2 purple light bulbs. Kia.
So what you should do is, I would buy.
What about the monkey wrench?
I would buy your boy Monkey Wrench. Your boy Monkey Wrench is pretty good, especially for you because you've got a lot of inventions.
Even I have the matter manipulator, which is very cool. And this is that I can build the invention for free, so I don't necessarily have to have my 3 to rebuild
Like a
it.
muffin.
Muffin.
Oh my god.
And?
No, thank you. Okay, so now I still have...
Nicole.
See, I want to get rid of the minions and not the mad scientists because I don't yet have any masterminds.
You're working there.
I'm working there. But there is nothing...
It's still good to get rid of them.
But I have nothing to replace it.
Doesn't matter. You can just get rid of it. It means less bad cards in your deck and you'll hit the good cards more often.
But it...
What happened to the rest of our chairs?
Well, I died.
You're excused.
I thought we had 4 chairs. No, like the 4 booth chairs.
Okay, I I am going to.
And? Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. Use my brawn to build up this brain of magic. Ooh. And then I'm going to ditch. Watch this.
Watching.
I'm going to ditch my minions to the opposite resource type, right?
Okay.
And now I have 3. Okay? So I can steal candy.
He has an invention.
From a baby.
His invention allows him to kill a minion from, or kill a villain from his hand.
Yeah.
So it goes over here,
Yeah.
and then put a mastermind into his hand in its place.
So you could kill either. It doesn't have to be. You mentioned the
can
opposite
kill
one,
anything.
but it could be anything.
You can kill any villain.
Yeah.
And he's just
Okay.
choosing to kill
I
the
chose to kill
starters.
the opposite. So that way I would have enough EG to also commit
To do that crime. Okay.
Which builds an invention.
How does that build an invention?
The crime says build an invention you control for free.
So I got 1 point, and I built both my inventions.
Look at that. It's quite impressive.
It was a good move.
Mug or Grandpa?
Some would say a good move. Some would say
1 million.
1 million.
You seen Kung Fu?
Weed Whacker lets me draw a
It's
card.
been a very long time. Very, very long time.
Yeah. It's just so easy to quote. It's so funny.
Ah, stiff your waitress.
That's your card.
I've never done it in my life. I stiff other things, but
Disgusting. Oh, so disgusting.
not my waitress.
I'm gonna vomit.
I love you too.
Going to vomit. I'm so happy that there are card protectors on these cards.
Alright.
So it is your turn. So things that came out, another...
I
What?
can't read. I was going to say motherfucking function, because that's just how it read to me.
Her name is Mother
Function.
Function. She is the exact same card as Thunder Thighs, but for EG instead.
Ah.
That's the best way to describe her.
Think math teacher and PE.
That's what I'm going
It's a
for.
serious PE teacher.
I have 5 there, and I have a pickler. Can I incinerate him with himself? No. I didn't think so.
You can't pickle a pickler.
Can't Batman a Batman?
Can't Batman a Batman.
Ooh, the Pollinator. The Pollinator is a great card. He says gain 2 EG, like him.
Okay.
If you have an invention, you draw.
Excuse me. So sorry. If you have an invention built, which you do,
Yes.
you get to also draw a card. So this is like a better version of this. So you definitely want this guy.
Okay. So it's my turn. I have my monkey wrench.
Yep.
I have 2 mad scientists.
Great.
And I have a henchman, a minion. So I have 3, I'm gonna get this right, MP, and 2 EG.
Yep.
Done.
So here's what you're gonna do though.
Yes.
You're gonna use your monkey wrench to build this for
My-
free,
Yes.
and then you're gonna immediately break it again.
So that I have 3 more, so now I have 5.
5 and 3. You're gonna use 3 and 1 of it, so you'll go down to 2 and 2.
Okay.
But now you've got that, so you still have 2 and 2 left. And with your 2 and 2, you can buy a red herring.
Okay, draw a card. You may incinerate this villain to draw 2 cards.
So
All right.
basically,
I
he's
like
just
it.
a draw, and that's all he does is just a draw, so he really does nothing. But you can say, I'm not going to draw, I'm going to kill him. And because I kill him, I get to draw
Get 2. So then, in this case, then do I have 6 because I've drawn 2? I've only gotten rid of 1, and then I've drawn 2. Okay.
So he's like good for 1 turn of good.
Okay.
That's why he's
Because
so
then
cheap.
he gets incinerated.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's like a 1 and done, let's make this turn a good one card.
Okay.
First, I'll kill him off to get a master.
Oh, I'm so close to being able to kill Pizza Man.
I'm close too.
I'm at 4 or 5 this turn.
I'm also close.
I am also at
We
4
are
5.
also close.
I am also playing this game.
I am at 4 5. I have. If my stupid mad scientist wasn't a mastermind, I would have had it.
5. Something. This one I'm gonna.
rid of it? Why?
I'm gonna use that extra 2 to pick up the nefarious one.
Yeah, it's the nefarious one.
It just happens to look like a Ferris wheel.
Yeah,
Purely coincidental.
nefarious one. Alright, so I'm going to 3 and 4. Find me chili rapido. Killer 1/1 will kill off this minion.
Yeah, that's a big cover there.
Chili rapido?
No.
I'm Traveler Device.
Oh yeah, it's a one-time. You you break, you kill it, and then you take another turn. Very good.
Yes, that does say Turdus.
Turdus?
Yeah, it's a time travel device.
Oh, look at it!
It's a porta potty. It says Turdus.
I'm a Hoobie. This is very cute.
Yeah. All of our inventions involve minions getting hurt in some way.
That's very appropriate, though.
Yeah.
That's the job of minions.
Yeah.
He's being emotionally hurt.
Yeah, he has to
I
sacrifice
mean,
kitty cats.
he looks like
Pretty
he's...
sad.
Yeah.
I am gonna buy
Cat doesn't know it's coming.
2. Got 6. Gonna buy Thunder Thighs. Still got one left.
Another
over.
one, wow.
And I still have 2 more. 2 and a 1. A 3 and 1. So 4. 1. I can buy the Pollinator. Here, technically.
You can. So you spent 5 of that 6.
I had 8
So you have
and 1 Mastermind,
2, 3,
and I can
4.
convert 3.
Right. Yep. You can do this.
So I can do the Pollinator.
Very nicely done, indeed.
I just had all the freaking
MP in the world.
MP in the world.
This is it's really good that you got this card.
Yeah.
This is very helpful for you. You're up.
I have honey fingers.
All right.
I have 3 MP and 2 EJ.
Oh man.
Oh man.
First thing.
Probably want that.
Well, she could, but she could also use flat stats and things to burn.
But she already has an abundance of
Yeah.
power, so she probably doesn't want to go for this one.
So do you want to go for the long con or the safe play?
This gives you an extra evil power every
Each turn, but I have
Every
to build
turn.
it
You
up.
have to
But
build
that's
it
not a
first,
problem for me because I have a bunch of MP.
Right.
So do you risk it for the biscuit, or do you take the flat stat?
It's unlikely that anybody's going to be able to buy this anyway, so you may still end up with it.
That's fine. So then I'll use honey fingers to take it.
This one?
Yes. That's fine.
Rightly so. 6.
And
Oh,
now
Nuke Major City. I could definitely buy that probably.
Oh, gosh.
Sorry to interrupt.
What's up?
Do you know about how much longer it's going to go? Just because we're testing us for dinner plans.
Oh, when are they doing dinner?
3
This goes to 10.
and 2. Oh, I can buy a crime. I can buy Stiff Your Waitress.
So I just didn't know if,
yeah,
15
2 and 3.
20 minutes
Yes,
would be enough
2
for you
and
to
3.
grab.
Awesome.
What this does is it allows
I
you
have
to
no idea.
build inventions next turn for 1 MP cheaper, and allows you to
What are they
buy
doing
inventions
today?
next turn for 1 EG cheaper.
Is this only a one-time thing?
One time, so on your next turn only.
Okay.
But it gives you that permanent 1 point.
Okay. Are we like bringing everything with us, or just leaving everything there?
It gives me. Yes.
I want to bring it.
What did you call them? The winning points?
Infamy.
Okay.
Infamy points. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Like.
It's also the.
Okay.
Very good.
You stiff to waiter?
I stiff my waiter.
Did they give you the stiff?
It's just stupid. I
What?
don't even know. If you have no brain, how do you breathe? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Okay.
7 and 2. Pick up this.
Even single-celled organisms do what they need to do to survive. Amoebas don't have brains. They live.
That explains it.
I kind of want to buy Nuke Major City, but I feel like it's a waste.
Yeah, nobody. You gain the points.
You gain the points,
It's
but
3
like,
points. So it's kind of a wager. Do you leave it out for somebody else to possibly take?
You. Do I get to draw a card, or are you going to discard one?
you gotta draw your card.
I'm done picking on you. You're before you keep dismounting.
He let me draw, like a good friend.
I see. Okay. See if you can.
I just want to be able to buy something.
Don't we all? 4 and 7 years ago. What do I want to do here?
That was very fast.
So if you do Mug or Grandpa, does that put Pizza Man into the deck and random come out?
Which means you take someone with no harmful effects and bring out somebody with
Harmful effects and screw everyone else over.
Yeah. And
You don't have to do the effect.
Okay.
It's full. Full. Keep listening to me, monster. I love you. Kind of, I hate you, but I value. You can tell you that so they can bring it to me. I'll tell it to you.
No, because you want to stay over here playing gaming instead of hanging out with us all day. So no, nothing. No pictures tomorrow.
Thank you. See?
Sure, I might not be here tomorrow. Really close. It's like 248. Yeah, there you go.
Oh man.
Way low, man. It's not that loud.
Another one came out?
Draw a card in the game.
So what he did, without letting anyone know,
She just took everything.
he took out Brain Swap the President and a monkey. And what that card allows you to do is it allows you to fish from the destroyed, the incinerated pile, and he took out Brain Fart.
I acquired it for free.
For free. It's a very strong card, so that was a good play on him. And he did
So I
it
have
quietly.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nope.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
5, 6.
I know.
Alright, 6. And then I have 2 this. So I have 1 less than I thought I did.
So 2, 6. But you can treat MP over if you need to.
So that's a 5.
Up to 3. You don't have to use all of it.
Yeah, 5, 2.
I wish I'd have had these when I was playing, man.
You could do that. You could also buy this invention, or you could buy the pack roll, which is really good. It's a really great card.
Opponent of your choice chooses to draw an additional card, or your next turn, or that opponent discards 1 card from your hand. So this is immediately.
No, I did sign up for the.
So do I draw next card next turn, or do you discard the card now?
Do you discard?
Actually, no. I'm gonna say it to you because I don't trust you.
I'll discard.
Okay. Because he just stacked his deck. Because I figured she would just say, "Yeah, you can draw a card." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "No, I might want him to discard one."
Yeah.
What monster?
Okay, so I'm back to 5 MP and 2 E.
Ooh. 2 and 5A.
Remember, these are
Oh,
one cheaper and one cheaper.
Yes.
Yes. So you have 3 and 6 towards inventions.
Bug the Scott at Yahoo.
Right?
My last name is the first name.
Inventions cost 1 class EV. Inventions that I control cost 1 less to build. So this would cost me 2 to build. I'm definitely going to do that.
Okay, so now you're sitting at 2 and 3. And you have this available, so you could pop this for 3 more. So you could be at 5 and 3 if you wanted.
Which would allow you to
Buy this, and then build it, because it costs 1 less.
And then she
Because then I
gained
would
that
own it?
1
Right,
EP
because you
that
own
turn.
it, and
That would
then
be good for me because I
Energy
don't
immediate.
have enough EG. Okay, so that's what we're doing.
so buy it and build it. So now this will give you 1 EG every turn.
Guys, I have a giant super secret lair. with all these inventions.
This is how I play, and I love it. It's the best.
giant arm model of the inventions.
Do you feel villainous?
I do feel a little villainous.
That's great. Are you embracing your inner mwahaha?
Kitty.
I need a mustache. Whipley. Stanley Whipler?
Schneidly. Diddly, biddly, biddly, diddly.
Up until recently, I used to have like a big handlebar.
Did you?
Yeah. But I had to swap it out for the time being.
For nothing?
Yeah.
Josh had a beard right up until 2 weeks ago. Last week? 2 weeks ago? When somebody paid us, somebody named Mark Stearns, paid us to have him shave it off on stream.
Damn.
So Matt did it with a straight razor on stream.
Classy.
Classic. Kind of a throw.
So you want to get you know, like years ago, you want to like critical fumble every time. Watch it fall out. Just don't want to picture a lot of damage, but I wait to see what past that.
Who's gonna buy that?
Well, I got it first.
I see that.
Oh.
Oh man.
Gung gung.
Big push.
Big Papa Showstopper.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 2. So I'll buy the thing tank, but I can't build it.
Alrighty.
And
Yeah. I have
You're up, Captain.
2 Evil Genius, my Monkey Wrench, and 3 MP. Okay, so gain 2 MP, or you may discard a card to build an invention. Free discard a card. Discard. So my Monkey Wrench is going to build my Matter Manipulator.
Right, you have to get rid of one of the other ones to do it.
Which one? I have to get rid of something else?
Yeah, you have to discard a card to do that effect.
So that would leave you with 2 and 2.
So you can get good old
Yup,
Whacker.
grab him, he's great.
I've got a bunch of
another
Yeah,
card comes
but
out
he
there
lets
right
you
now.
draw.
draw a card, gain, so both draw a card
And gain,
And
and
another
gain.
card comes out, right?
Yep. Yeah, he's really good.
Okay.
And then you have still now 3 EG. You could buy yourself a Mastermind.
That's right. Oh, that's good.
Yay!
Finally, it's something.
What say you, Will Madden?
I say. I'm gonna put chili on ice.
Chili's
Put
going
some
on
chili
ice, then.
in the refrigerator. Keep that on chili.
It's bad to the bone. That Will Madden.
Why are you talking about that? I don't like it.
I'm hungry.
Alright.
I don't like it. I'm not a big fan. I appreciate it if you smoke.
Is that for you?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'm just gonna kill it.
The super long hair.
It's awesome.
So I am completing this crime, which allows me to acquire a villain in the center for free. And I'll acquire the Pilgrim.
With all the powers of an ordinary pilgrim.
Si, senor.
Mexican pilgrim.
Das wieder.
So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Then I have 1, 2, 3.
Yep. 3, 7.
3, 7.
You could spend 4 of it to build this, if you wanted. And then you'd immediately get an extra.
So you'd have.
Or I do 5, 5, and buy that.
Oh, yes! Yes, you do. I forgot, yeah. Absolutely.
Draw 6 cards at the end of your turn instead of 5, so I get an extra card.
Yeah, for your next turn.
Yeah, so now.
Right now, yeah. So he's taken first blood. Great. So the next hero comes out on your turn and says, Captain Chiselshin, all players draw 4 cards at the end of their turns instead of 5. So we already have our 5-card hands. So this doesn't take effect until we draw
Does it
again.
impact me because it came out of my turn?
Because you already have your hand drawn.
When you
So when you go to draw your next
turn
hand.
When when your turn ends, then
I'm only going to draw 4.
From now on.
Everyone gets 4 cards till he goes out.
You get 5?
He gets 6 because this doesn't come
I get
out
6
until
because
after
it
his
doesn't.
That's actually FAQ. I need to change the wording on this.
Okay.
This is supposed to say draw an additional card on your next turn.
Okay. Would this take effect? How would it work? Would I draw
Basically,
before he
you would
comes
draw
out, though?
5. You draw 5. Or actually, no.
No, I
you
still
get
draw
6.
6
At the end
because
of your turn,
Six,
you
because
draw
this doesn't
5.
this doesn't happen yet. Yeah.
He rocks, and then this comes.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So that doesn't affect you at all.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
That's fine.
But you're
Yes,
up.
I have 5
Right.
MP and 2 EG and my 1 here, so that gives me 3.
So you're at 3 and 5.
I can get another matter manipulator. 6 with sync cancel.
This is a
You're not affected by
3/3.
super abilities until the end of your next turn. So,
So
how would that
basic-
work with his ability?
Which basically means if you buy this right now,
Yes.
at the end of your turn you will draw 5.
Yes, okay.
And you still draw 5 at the end of your next turn as well.
Because it's until the end of my next turn.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I get my draw from this turn now.
And
My
your
ending
next
draw
turn.
and my next turn. That's what I do. Okay, and I get my points. So I'm gonna use my
Where
3.
is your other crime?
I think it got buried.
Probably.
There it is.
Sorry.
Keep those separate.
Separate. Okay. And I used, what did I use to get that? 3 MP?
3 and 3.
So then I have 2 MP left, but I can't really do anything. So,
Nope.
Nicole. You want to pack up the extra games we have right now?
So you will.
Get rid of that. I'm not completing. I'm just getting rid of it.
You're just getting rid of it.
Which allows me to draw a card.
And 6/5, huh?
Yep, 6/5.
Yeah, cool.
So I think that's 6/5.
look at Matt. Better's making fun of him. Look at the face he's making. He loves
I'm not,
it.
I don't see chat, so I don't know what's
That's what I'm
happening.
telling you.
Oh, people are in chat anyway.
14.
Okay.
Oh. This goes away. So now I have 3 more.
That's mean. I know.
Shut up, Anne. They want the truth. The people want the truth.
What's the truth?
TP Nicole acts very innocent for the camera, but behind the scenes. She's a bitch! Shots fired. Bang bang.
Bang bang.
It's not. She is not a nice person behind the scenes. It doesn't count unless you can hear me and react to it.
This is the crazy old Italian man.
Nicole was streaming once a cooking thing. And she was cooking because we were all coming over that night. One of my friends was coming over and she wanted something gluten-free. She had some gluten-free diet. So here's Nicole trying to whip up some last-minute gluten-free kind of thing, and I'm in chat getting ready to go over to her house, and my friend cancels. And that's when she finds out that she's already started trying to make this gluten-free meal. And the face that she makes of the hurt and anger.
Stain.
So I screenshotted it and kept it. It's gonna be the picture that comes up when her ringtone goes off.
Oh, I'm drawing. Yes. You drew 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like this guy.
So I'm tempted to buy Lamo's grandpa.
Do you not? You don't have to kill this guy? With your crazy
I am
MP deck?
short. I am really. I got
One.
Why
2
is this dismantled?
because I never built it.
Oh, okay.
4, 5, 6, and 3. I can't get to it.
4 and 6 actually. Because he
Yeah,
counts.
4 and 6. Yeah, 4, 6. So I'm just a little short. So
That'll do it.
I could build that if I wanted to. Bike rock mug. So that leaves me with
2 and 2.
Peanut butter baby's following us.
2 and 2. Purple apple. Okay.
Great. You're up. What
I
can you do?
have 4 EG because I have the extra,
Right.
the red herring, and an MP.
Alright, are you going to use the red herring to draw 1 card, or are you going to kill him to draw 2?
I'm
only get 4
I'm just
cards.
going to use him to draw 1 card. So now I have Honey Fingers,
Okay.
so I can acquire an invention.
4 short.
7 MP to build it.
Yeah, but you have Monkey Wrench. You can build it for free if you just discard a card, remember?
So now I have 4 and 1. That's not getting me anywhere. I can get the Beefinator.
Beef. Or another Madam Manipulator.
I'd go with the matter beef. You already have a lot of beef.
Yeah.
Got the beef cakes.
Okay.
Beefy kicks. She's got them beefy kicks.
And then you draw back up to 5 because she's still not affected by
Yeah, but now she will be afterwards.
afterwards.
All the draw in the world. So I'm sitting. Where'd that go? Check it out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man, I just don't do I'm gonna spend my 2 to that.
Alright, Will, are you going to let me draw, or are you going to discard down to 3?
Let me check.
There's no way you're going to take a 3-card hand.
Maybe I will. I will.
Are you serious?
Yes. Because I have so
My
much
God.
draw. 3 cards.
I'm just gonna annoy everyone in a second.
Dismantle something with this.
Again. Alright, my turn? Or are you still going?
Yeah, I gotta buy something.
I'm sitting.
Oh, I don't have it.
You're gonna do something useful?
The first part of my turn's useful, yeah.
Sexy.
My turn?
Yeah.
Alright, you can reshuffle Captain Asshole.
Yep. Alright.
How did you do that?
I got the mug grandpa.
He distracted him by mugging at Grandpa.
Yeah.
And it says if you do draw a card, right?
Yeah, so I'm back up to 5. Ooh. Oh, that didn't help me what I wanted to do.
Alright. So out comes my hero, Major Math Minor.
Major math minor.
6'4", so
However, what he says is he's 6'4", but all villains played from your hand yield a max of 1 EG. So if you played a Mastermind, this only counts as 1.
What
If you
about-
play Mother Function, she only counts as 1.
Ah, damn it. To kill him
But
or to do anything?
This can still give you 3. This can still give you 1.
That doesn't help him.
I know.
But that's for everything in general,
For
or
just the EG.
Just to kill him.
Just to kill him. No,
Just
no,
to-
no, for everything.
All right.
Everything, yeah.
So I
While
have
he's out.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep, 4.
and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, 4 and 4.
4 and 4.
Oh,
But I
man.
can still turn some of this into
Yep.
4 and 4. And this wouldn't do anything for me now.
You are not affected until the end of your next turn. It would take effect, but you'd have to spend what you have to use it.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I spend that, right? And I get this.
Yep.
And then
now-
technically, if I spend this, then I get the points, extra
1,
points.
2, 3, yes.
So I get 3.
By
I
order
have
of
3, 1.
operations, that makes sense to me.
So 3, 1.
Math.
Math.
That's why his ability is called mental math.
So I have a 3, 1 left. Sure, I can make it a 4 if I wanted to.
Oh, by the way, he's weak to the confusion rate. I haven't gone over weaknesses yet because
Oh.
it hasn't mattered. Some heroes have weaknesses to specific inventions.
Okay.
If you have that invention and it's built,
Yes.
you get a +1/+1 to their damage. So really, he's a 5/3 for you.
Oh, you
So
got
could
it.
I have killed him then? 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You had 4 and 4.
Yeah, 4 and 4. So it wasn't enough. It was close.
Actually, you had 4 and 4. This would have given you your 5/3.
Okay. So let's
Reverse the Sync Canada.
let's reverse this in Canada. And I'll take the.
So what he does is you can put him right with this. He also gives you one EG every turn. He basically is like an invention that isn't an invention.
Okay.
So when someone says disable your event,
He gets.
he's not affected.
He's not affected.
He just acts as.
Okay.
So he's got 2. So he needs only one more hero to end the game. So we need to start cooking.
Yeah.
This is where your teleporter is going to come into play because you don't want him to get 3 heroes and end it.
Oh my god.
Or you can let him.
Go ahead.
Alright.
The Red
The
Wagon.
red wagon. Alright.
Only the player with the fewest current IP may fight him.
I have 1.
I have more than that,
I have a.
and she has more than 1. So only Will is able to fight him. If Will chooses not to, he'll get put back in the deck and shuffled, and a new one will be revealed on my turn.
Okay.
But nobody gets a chance at him until Will does.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a roasted
So,
pin.
wait.
Not do anything. This is your turn.
I'm impatient. So I have the pollinator, I have honey fingers, mad scientist, and the henchman.
So first, Pollinator will let you draw a card because you have a built invention. He also gives you 2 EG. Remember that.
Okay, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 EG.
Yep, 5 and 4.
Why is it only you?
Right. This allows you to take an invention for free. You could take the shrink ray if you wanted. You can
To get that much, you probably went like this.
build. You can build your shrink ray. Because you have 4.
4. I can also build my
I'll
teleporter.
build a teleporter. That's good.
Almost done.
I think I'm gonna do my shrink ray.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna do my shrink ray. Okay.
You have 5 EG.
Matt.
I do. Okay. So I want to build. I want a master knight.
All right, go ahead.
Yes.
All right.
Matt, do you want to pack up that camera? Since we're not using it? And you could take like the lights and stuff to the car or something too.
You gonna murder him?
Kill my boy Lemonator. Alright, so that's 2, 4, 3, 5.
Alright. So anything else happen or?
That's just it.
That's it?
He's the only person who gets the chance at it. Is that it? Nacho Supreme.
Go for it. 4-4?
Right now, he's currently a 3-3 for me because I have his weakness.
Okay. But he's a 4-4 normal.
Yeah, and he's a 4+4+. So Nacho Supreme gains 1 MP for every villain played during your turn. And he also gains an EG for every hero you've currently defeated. So for you, since you have 2 heroes, he would be a 6, and then he would get an additional MP for every villain you played needed to defeat him.
Okay.
So for me, he's a 3-3.
Like high cost.
So 3
MP. Like lemonade. Grants 3. So like the fewer amount you play.
If you're about the better, the easier he is.
If you, especially
Unless he takes them out, and then there's
especially
nothing.
inventions that grant MP.
Yeah. So it's a 5. No, he'd be a 6 something for me. Because I have 2
6.
heroes.
Minimum 4.
Yeah, I can't take him out. That's for the banner, Matt. Yeah, that's the banner one. Killing Nacho?
Gosh. No, this is like hard.
That's what she said? I'm sorry.
So 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3, 6. And he is a 3, 11. I do not have enough to beat him.
311?
For me.
So for each villain you play during your turn, he grows an MP. So he played, a large amount of villains. So his MP would weigh. The EG scales with how much heroes you've already beat.
Okay.
So the only one he's got EG added to is me. But he'll scale for MP for everybody who attempts to fight.
With a villain.
Right, because unless
You can't fight.
Nice amount of
I can't fight?
No, I ate the last cookie.
Oh, whatever. I couldn't do it anyway.
Hooray!
I didn't have the EP for it, or EG for it. So I have my turn?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 MP.
And 2 EG.
And 2 EG. I didn't have the EV to do it, the EG to do it.
Quite a bit.
So 12 and 2.
Do you have inventions here to build?
I'm going to do this, because I can do, because I can convert. So the hero's ability does not affect me, so I can just beat it.
You need 4/4.
I need a 4/4 next turn.
Well, no, his.
Oh no, until.
Yeah.
So what did I need to do this? Let me look at that then first. So 2.
But you can't
1,
fight
2.
because he played thing.
Oh yeah, you can't.
Oh,
fight.
I can't fight anyway. So yeah.
Ah.
Okay. So what was I? 12, 2, 3, so 4, 8. So I got 8 left.
Huh?
I'll hit Monkey Wrench. I still have 4 left. I can convert another 2. I don't want any.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
You're up.
I'm up.
You're up.
Okay, so I have the Weed Whacker, a minion,
I'm killing one of my mad scientists. That's all I'm doing. That last bit.
and 3 mad scientists. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, and you draw a card. 5, so 5 and 2.
5 and 2. I'm going to take these 2 and discard a mad scientist.
Okay.
And I think that then I want to buy a master lead. And I 1, 2, 3.
That's it?
Yes.
I'll do this. 5, 5. 7, 5.
Dismantle one of these. Can I draw, please? Yay. And you are allowed to fight.
Allowed to fight, but I can't do anything. Because all I have is EG this turn. Last turn I had all VMP, and this turn I have all the EG.
Wow.
So I have 1, 2,
Is that my shrink ray? Yes.
3,
I build it?
4,
Yes, I build it.
5.
You get to draw a card. Pollinator.
If you have, oh,
Build
if you
invention.
have a, oh, then let me do that differently. I'm gonna do. Let's do it this way. So I'm gonna first do purple Merple. I take this, put it on top.
You want the EG one?
The monkey wrench?
Oh, monkey wrench. I thought that was another function.
No, and then I'm gonna do the pollinator to draw this.
Very good. You still get to pick somebody to let you know if you can draw or they discard for purple Nurgle.
Oh. Do I get to draw a discard?
I'll discard,
Okay.
but you still draw it.
I still draw it with it. I just don't get the next card after it. So it's okay. I was just gonna use this to discard to rebuild this, and then I have 3.
I have 2 henchmen and a minion. I have a mastermind and a mad scientist.
So 3 and
4,
5.
5, 2, 3, 4.
4, 5.
So I have 4 and
Just
4.
finishing this game up, which hopefully done
I'm
soon.
not using a villain, so I
and we'll
can
meet
take
you
out
up.
my fisherman.
They already packed the
These are
car up,
villains.
so
Yeah, I saw him because we're gonna go to this Irish pub called Shindigs or something like that that's nearby.
okay.
Ish.
You going now?
Soon. I haven't had breakfast. I had only breakfast. I haven't had lunch.
Yeah.
I gotta find more.
So here's the thing though. He's a 3/3 because you have a shrink ray.
Okay.
He's weak to that. So you get a 1/1 instantly. So don't play these yet.
Okay.
Don't keep these in your hand. Use this for the 3 you need.
Okay.
So that doesn't count as a villain.
Right.
So you still need 3 damage in each an MP. Here's 1. So this is he gains an MP for every villain you play.
You played these.
So he'd be at.
And then you kill him. Right?
This would
Because
be 4, and he would be at 5 right now. So you need to.
And even if I played a 1, it would negate it.
Do you have a mastermind?
Yes.
Play him, and then turn it to MP. That's enough.
Because you played 1 and you get another plus,
Oh.
so you
I done did it?
Yeah, you done it.
I done did it.
don't do it punching button.
Right now, he also stays out.
He stays out and gives you a free MP every turn. So now you're getting 1 and 1. So 1 EG, 1 MP.
Okay.
Every turn.
Okay.
Alright, he
Freezer
raises-
burn.
So she
All
says-
inventions are done. So inventions are stopped. You can't do anything with them until she's gone. We're so close.
That's 5 there.
Gosh, I can't believe I don't have any heroes right now. This is not good. I think you've got this. Eventually you're gonna take her.
I just can't do it this turn. I'm 1 short. Weakness, heat ray? I don't have a heat ray.
I'm 1/1 short. Possibly, we'll see.
If I could use my vengeance, I had it.
Yeah, she's weak to the heat ray though. So right now she's a 4/4 for me. Now I have 3/3 in hand.
There was a way for me to kill my
Alright,
pickler.
so you need to discard
2 cards.
2 cards.
because I need to major save.
And you need to discard 1 card.
Out of my
Your
whole
hand.
deck, my
Your
hand.
hand. Just discard it.
Randomly?
No, you can pick.
Okay.
Let you choose.
You brought the game to the car. Where did you put it? Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine.
5.
Huh? I'm like 1 or 2 turns away from possibly ending this. Where are we going? Did you figure that out? Like, do you have directions where it is?
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it is.
Just have
They have a running deck.
I'm going to Lady Luck Pickler to do this, to kill the other Pickler out of my discard pile with this, to gain the 2/2 plus this 2/2. That's 4/4, and she's a 4/4 for me, so I get it. Follow that?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. Give me something I can kill.
No, but I'm gonna pretend like I said this.
We're gonna go to
Pretend like
Shindigs.
Okay.
Irish pub.
Alright.
Alright.
Nope, we're not using him.
Hold me over there.
This is your 10-minute warning. 10-minute warning.
An enemy man.
And a 10.
All he does, he's just a 5/7, and he says you cannot draw cards with villains.
Okay.
So anything that villains say draw, you can't draw.
For the sake of time, can we do last round?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he might have this.
I probably do. I can't kill him because I only have 3 cards. So, unless I have some magical way. But I can use my inventions now. As a 5/7, I have 2/4.
If we call it now, you probably have the
Yes.
most IP. Pretty sure.
I do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 17.
You have 17?
Yeah.
Plus
10.
17. Oh, plus my other 7. So 24.
Did you count your
Yeah.
Yes. I'm a 10. I'm a 10. It's not nowhere near 17. What do you have?
10, 15.
I'm at 19.
20.
Are you really? You beat
25.
Josh.
Really?
25?
25 with crimes.
Okay. But I can't. Actually, could I have bought that?
Forget it.
Maybe.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
You
matter.
lost.
I lost.
The game wasn't over. You still would probably gotten the last
Yeah.
hero.
Guys, the game takes a while to play. I wish we had had more time to play it. But
The learning curve definitely makes it take a little longer when you have
And I'm sure it's faster with just 2 players too, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean that's why we do the whole less heroes to beat each.
Yeah.
Because obviously with more people it's going to be more turns. So
It's also a pigeonhole thing.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that?
no, what's that? What do you mean by that?
I think I know you're not 100% sure.
Okay, so there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
So if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's only 10 heroes,
Yeah.
right? So we can't make another full circuit. So that's where you make the cut.
Okay.
It's like a mathematical principle.
Okay.
Just for fun facts.
Fun facts.
In case that ever comes up in
yeah,
conversation.
when you play this game and everybody knows what they're doing from the start, it goes a lot faster. People just kind of know what to pick up.
And they've got their strategy.
Right. When people are still like taking all the time to read the cards, to learn what they do, it takes a little bit longer.
All right. Nicole, we're gonna sign off. Matt, you
Trying
coming?
to be kind and try and organize. I'm gonna go back.
You want to do sign off? Should I?
You want to go?
No.
I'm just asking.
Let it go, Josh. Let your hopes
No,
and dreams go.
I can't do it.
Let him die.
Crush my soul.
TP, you want to come over? Oh, you're on your own little camera over there.
She's on her camera. She's turning off.
You should come over here.
Do you steal one of Mark's games? You steal one of Mark's games? There's more over there. You just take them. They're free. She just leaves them out there.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for joining us. This is Twitch Game Night signing off from Treasure Coast Comic Con. We will be here tomorrow. All day long.
All day long.
And more games and more people streaming with us. So thank you for
Thank
joining
you guys for
us.
playing with us.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for playing.
And,
Thank you.
Again,
Thank you, Will. Thank you, Ryan.
So
Thank you,
thanks so
Ryan.
much. I'm Matt.
I'm Josh.
Okay. Man.
And Aaron. Good night, everyone, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
What?